Alright, everybody, welcome to the wood shop. Okay, we've got to make a sign. Here's my sign. This is a commissioned sign. So somebody asked for this one, so I gotta do it up nice. Alright, so there's my sign, got it all laid out. There's my piece of wood. Got it all ready. And before I lay it out, I put some of this spar varnish, Rust-Oleum this time, exterior grade, and so we'll get ready to lay this sucker out. I got my graphite paper and stuff here. So you lay this down, and you lay this on top of there, you take a pencil or whatever, trace it all out, okay? And then we'll have our image here so we can cut out. And the reason we spray this on first is because once we do our cutting and we spray it, that varnish will help fill in all these little nooks and crannies with the grain of the wood. So when we go to sand it back off, sand the paint back off, it will sand more easily. So let me get started here and I'll bring you back. Alright, we're laid out. One disadvantage to the spraying the urethane or the varnish on first is because you don't get much of a line, but it won't really matter because once we get going we'll have it all laid out anyway. So again, we'll be using our fixed base router with our sign cutting bit or a V-shaped bit, and you always want to do a test panel first to see, make sure you got your depth right and everything looks okay. So I'll be doing that next. I won't show you that because I've shown you be cutting out before, but basically I just follow it out and I'll bring you back. Alright, we're all cut out now. So now we're ready to paint, and I'll show you that. Alright, there we go. We are painted now. And don't worry about all this. We're going to sand all this away. All that will disappear. And what will be left is inside here. So we got to let this dry. It's 70, 75. It's about 75. It's been raining like crazy, so it's nice and humid. So this is going to have to sit at least 24 hours. It may have to sit longer than that. It's just so humid. But it's supposed to be nice and warm tomorrow, so maybe I'll put this in the sun, bake it down a little bit, but it's just going to take a long time to dry. So there you go. We got it laid out, we got it cut, got it painted. So now we wait, and I'll bring you back tomorrow, and we'll sand it out and hopefully get this sucker finished. So hold your horses. Alright, so there you go. Sign is pretty much finished. I got to put the things in, the hangers, and I'll put a coat of oil on it to protect it from the out, and I got to trim it up a little bit right here, square it up. I got to do some final sanding on the edges, but that's pretty much it for that. I did want to show you this dude here. Beko, made in Sweden. Now this is a scraper, like a cabinet scraper, but what I was using it for was, it really made a big difference when I was trying to bust down that spray paint. I ran this over a few times to break the top off of that, and I have found that this thing saves you a ton of sandpaper. And you can sharpen these things. I've sharpened this one a little bit, but you can really sharpen them and do a lot of shaving of wood, like I say on an edge. Here, stand it up and pull it. So if you're doing a lot of paint, especially on wood, this will scrape a lot of that off and kind of knock the top off of that wood, off the paint, so when you sand it, it'll make a big difference. So there you go, sign finished, pretty much. We're 90% there. So thanks for watching, and from the wood shop, take it easy.